Come to have a look at this job. In a nutshell, customers just phoned me up about an hour ago. One of the circuits keeps on dropping off. I don't know if it's an MCB or an RCBO, or I don't know. So what I'm going to do is go in there and find out what. Every time he throws the switch up, apparently he throws it back down. That's his words. So, I'll show you the steps in a minute. So basically it's the RCD that's stripping out.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright, so let's put let's 8 to 10 more on sticky back. This here taped on a BG breaker in a steeple board. So he's took on himself. There's metal showing of the conductor, and it is on the unprotected side. I'll just clarify that. So this makes my blood boil. Basically, the guys had somebody in here to come and fit a utility conversion to a showroom, downstairs showroom. No certification on anything. He's put a new turn the camera around, I'll show you. So basically we've got the RCD keep on tripping. He's tripping on number 2 circuit. It's 20 amp radial, which goes across there, down into that socket, down on the floor. Through here somewhere. It's coming up here, coming up to this socket. It's been spared off, goes down onto that heater. So I need this on file, right?
Yep.
I'm recording you.
Yep,
is it okay for me to turn that shower off?
Certainly.
Because I deem it dangerous. Yep. Right, I'm going to turn it off there.
Yep.
And I'm going to turn it off on the fuse board.
Oh. Did I do this switch, yeah?
Nah, don't worry about that. Let me make sure which one it was. Let me be the electrician.
Yeah.
Right. So in a nutshell, the original cables to this radial went through about that. I'll recap. The original cables for this went through the utility, but they had this washroom built on, showroom. The showroom have obviously tiled over the cables that damaged it somewhere, and we got a 12k short down to earth, hence the RCD keeps on dropping off. It's quite high, but it's obviously getting worse, and it shows up on my meter. So I'm going to get all the sockets back on again, but my gripe is this. Spoke to Napit. It's backed by an MCB, which is on the unprotected side. It's a MCB which is branded as BG, butchered to go onto a steeple board. The shower cable looks as if it's been thrown in with a meat cleaver. There's no provision for premature collapse on the cable, i.e. they've sticky back trunked it onto the back of another plastic UPVC cable trunking. Yeah. If I could find out who it is, I would know and show him. So we have got a fault, which we knew anyway, but I've located it. It goes through the tiled shower unit. Lucky. So just to recalibrate. Electric shower, lighting, fan, heated towel run, light switch, fan oscillator, or lighting and fan oscillator, don't know what it does yet. And here's the cable. Here's a trunking for the original radial that goes down there. I've got that socket off at the moment. It goes down there, drops down there. Still not secure underneath there, but we're not going to go down that route. And here's the, it's either a 6mm or a 10mm. Yeah. And let's get this. This is all dead, by the way. No provision for premature collapse, and there's the offending BG breaker, etc. Makes my blood boil. I get fed up with it. You know, we try and do jobs right. I'm going to have to tell him I'm going to have to rewire a portion of it to get it working. I'll leave some of it working, but definitely ain't going to be his washer. Let's get rid of this. No, let's show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it all back together now. I can't turn it round while I'm, don't know. No, we're cool. I've only got it on 200 volts. It's just a bit of testing of the cable. I don't know what might be on the end of it. Okay, that's clear. And okay, so that's testing the cable from there all the way down to that socket. That's clear. The rest isn't. I'm going to put this lot back in. Right guys, thank you for what am I thanking you for? You ain't done the work. Got a bit of dust and everything all on my glasses. So I've just been to have a look at this washroom, utility, and no, it's a washroom and utility. It's two separate things that used to be just one big utility. Now, I've known this guy for close on 30 years. I used to do his mum's alarm systems. Old lady, she probably died about 20 years ago and left him. So I've always told him if he needs any electrical work to get me in to do it. But he is vulnerable. I think he's vulnerable. I think people are taking advantage of him. So he's had this recommendation of somebody to come fit a downstairs shower room cubicle. which they converted the utility for this washroom. So there's electric's been done. There's looks like a 6mm cable going to the shower. I've got to have a look at what breaker. For some reason I didn't have a look what size breaker it was. Anyway, that's on the unprotected side. I've looked at the wiring, the state of it, premature collapse problems there. So I've condemned the shower. I've asked his permission, got photo evidence or video evidence of me asking him and saying, look, I need to turn it off because there's no supplementary protection. That was great, he's admitted that. Sorry, he's not admitted, he's okayed that. So, two jobs I've got to do. One is I've got to find out an air leakage fault on a cable. I've traced it between A and B. A starts in the garage and B ends up in the utility. And in between that is, the shower cubicle room. So underneath that floor, or somewhere in the wall, you've got a cable that's leaking current to earth. Not a good thing for something that's not got supplementary protection. So I phoned up NAPIT and they've advised me to issue a danger notice. Bear with me, my arms are getting tired. So I've said to him I need to rewire that bit because there's no, I can't take all these utility out. There is an OR route which I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that. It's on a 20 amp breaker, etc, etc. The other thing is I've got to do something about the shower, and at this moment in time I'm toying with the idea, because there's no more ways on the protected side of this board. I might put a feed onto the unprotected side and put a boxed RCD and RCBO, sorry, and so tired. A boxed RCD and main switch or something like that. I don't know. I've got to have a look at the wholesale and see what they've got. That's going to be outside by the consumer unit. It ain't going to be a big run, but at least they're going to have some supplementary protection on the shower, and then they'll be able to use it, have the notice took off, etc, etc. TTFN. I'm going home. I'm knackered.